Welcome to the BCTF Workshops program. This video will illustrate the steps that are followed when a workshop is booked. We'll go from the initial booking by the organizer to the final confirmation discussion with the facilitator. If you have any questions during the video, write them down and there will be some time to answer the questions after the video. We will now go through the steps to show what happens when a workshop is booked. We will look at the school Pro-D reps selecting and booking a workshop, the booking process at the BCTF, how the content of the workshop is clarified with the facilitator and the organizer, and how the facilitator will book travel, accommodation, and their TTOC.
Hey, hi Sherry, how are you doing?
Hey, pretty good.
I'm good. Listen, I'm really happy to be working with you on the PD committee and for our staff. And I was just looking through some of the feedback from our team, and it looks to me like they're really interested in doing assessment on the PD day in November. What do you think about that?
Yeah, maybe assessment for learning would work for us.
That's great. Let's look at there's some more on their website here. We can take a peek at that.
Okay.
So I agree about asking around more reporting. It looks like there's one here. Maybe we could ask the facilitator to add something on this. What do you think?
Oh, that's great. There's so much conflicting information coming to us about assessment and reporting, and teachers are confused. So let's go ahead and book this one and ask them to put something in about reporting.
Perfect. Perfect, thanks.
Descriptions for BCTF workshops can be found on the BCTF website on the professional development page. The link to book the workshop is clearly visible on each page. When the organizer clicks on this link and completes the online form, the booking is in the BCTF system. An email will be sent to the relevant BCTF staff who then begin the process of finding a facilitator for this booking.
Hi, Henry. I've got this request for assessment for learning in Creston for November 16th.
Yeah.
And here is a list of facilitators who said they were available for that date. And the organizer also wants something on reporting. Who do you think we can send to do it?
Well, let me see here. I think we've got, these two might be good. Yes. Travel to Crescent will be easy, and actually one of them already has training for marking up the wrong tree, which is a great workshop. I think we should send Jenny, as she knows the content for the other workshop too, so, and then she could also modify it if necessary.
All right.
Yeah, let's go with Jenny.
Good idea.
Great, thank you, Michelle.
Facilitators are assigned to workshop bookings using a variety of criteria. BCTF staff will look at the expertise of the facilitators and the familiarity with the workshop. We'll look for who has been trained in this workshop, and if modifications are needed, who has the background to do this. We will look at geography and cost. We look for facilitators who are located closest to the workshop. As the BCTF workshop programs are funded by members' dues, we are very conscious about spending this money wisely, so we look to minimize the travel costs. An email is sent out to all facilitators who are trained in this workshop asking for availability. If more than one response is received after the BCTF staff person has waited a few days, then we look at all of these considerations. Oh, it looks like I'm going to do a workshop in Creston. I'm going to have to facilitate a workshop on assessment for learning in November. That's great. Oh, it looks like they want to add something on reporting as well. I better find out more about this, about why they want reporting. Okay. Oh, and I also need to tell Michelle what leaves of absence I need. Okay, that's important. Oh, and I need to book my own TOC. I can't forget to do that. Michelle doesn't do that bit. Okay. Good. I'm going to find out more about this. Once a facilitator is assigned to a workshop request, a confirmation email is sent out to both the facilitator and the organizer. It is important that the facilitator reads through the details very carefully. They should be looking for detailed information on the workshop request. Often organizers want to tweak the workshop in some way, either by changing the time available or by adding in a little more content. The facilitator should also check the workshop dates. It is important that you book your travel for the correct dates, as changing travel arrangements adds significantly to the cost. Don't forget to book your TTOC. We will send out a leave of absence request to your local, but it is up to the facilitator to go through their local process to book their TTOC. After reading through the booking carefully, the facilitator can then call the organizer to find out more details about the booking.
Hi, Chris speaking.
Oh, hi Chris, this is Jenny. I'm a BCTF workshop facilitator, and I'm going to be facilitating the workshop that you've just booked on assessment for learning in November. I'm really looking forward to coming, but I've got a couple of questions about your request.
That's great. I can help you with this. I'm the PD contact, and we're really excited about the workshop.
Okay, that's good. I'm really looking forward to coming to you in Creston as well. And I see that you have requested something on reporting. Can you tell me a little bit more about this? For example, what is it that they're particularly looking for with reporting?
Great question. Our PD committee has surveyed the school staff, and this is one of the topics that they are most interested in learning about. They want to know more about how they can make reporting more meaningful for parents, and how can it tie into assessment in a way that makes sense for them.
Okay, thanks for that information. That'll really help me in preparing for the workshop. There is a workshop called Marking Up the Wrong Tree that I know I can draw from. But I have a couple of questions about the venue as well. So the content is good. So where is this taking place? Is it at your school?
It's at, I'll give you the address. It's 421 9th Avenue North in Creston.
Okay, thanks very much. Oh, I see I have that on the confirmation email anyway. That's good. All right, I'll be arriving Thursday night from Cranbrook. So can you suggest where I might stay?
Yes, the Creston Inn is really nice, and the Creston has no unionized hotel. So what people do typically is they'll call in and book the accommodation themselves, and perhaps you'll give the receipt too in your expense form.
Oh, that's fine. I can pay for that and just expense it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so about the venue itself, will you have a projector and chart paper in the room for me?
Yes, we have. We're going to be in the library, and it's a beautiful space. It's being renovated, and we'll have all of the materials that you require.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Okay, I would like to have people sitting at tables, sort of at round tables. Is that possible?
That's definitely possible. So we will make sure that the library is set up for your accommodation.
Oh, that's great. It sounds like it will be perfect for this. Now, I noticed that you've booked this for a full-day workshop, so I'm assuming that I will have both the morning and the afternoon for this?
Well, Jenny, we were hoping to have a half day. Is this going to be a problem?
Okay, so you want to combine two workshops, so it is a bit problematic. The assessment workshop is 3 to 5 hours, but then when we add in what you want for the reporting, we really will need the whole day. Because, we found if we reduce the time for the workshop, then it's just not credible, and everyone feels a little shortchanged if we limit the time.
Okay, Jenny, that's really good feedback for me to bring back to everyone. We can make this work, and we'll have the whole day blocked off for this session with you.
Oh, good. That's great. That makes it a lot easier for me. So who will be attending? Will it be teachers only, or will there be EAs or administrators there?
Okay, so since the focus is on assessment, we think that it will be mainly our teaching staff, but our administrator may drop by for a little bit, and there won't be any EAs. They have their own event planned. There should be about 20 participants there.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Having EAs there, not having EAs there is good. And administrators is fine. Yes. So, and you'll print out the handouts for me for the participants?
Absolutely. There's not a problem there.
Okay. Thanks very much. I'm really looking forward to coming to see you.
Thank you, Jenny. We're looking forward to seeing you as well.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
There are a few more details to take care of well before the workshop date. The copying of workshop materials is important. Usually the organizer will look after the copying of the materials because they will have been sent the link along with their confirmation email. If this is not possible, facilitators can do the copying at places like Staples and then claim the expense on their voucher. But remember that there is a limit of $60 per workshop. Don't forget your travel arrangements. Once the workshop is booked, it is your responsibility to call WE Travel for accommodation and travel. Make sure you make these arrangements with your health and safety in mind. Make sure you're taking care of yourself while you travel and while you're in the local. For this workshop, the facilitator will need to fly to Cranbrook and then drive to Creston. A half-day LOA will be needed for travel and a full day for the day of the workshop. The facilitator will contact WE Travel to book their flight to get the best rate, but they must obtain prior approval from the BCTF before making arrangements to rent a car. But WE Travel can make those arrangements for you. However, it sometimes happens that accommodation and car rental bookings need to be made in communities where the BCTF does not have billing agreements. In these cases, you will be required to pay for these yourself and then include these receipts with your expense voucher. Always ask WE Travel if the BCTF has billing agreements with the places where they are booking you. The BCTF generally requires a minimum of 15 participants. If you discover that there may be fewer people in your workshop, please contact the BCTF to let the staff know so that we can look into it further. Because things can go wrong, things like accommodation problems, road conditions, number of participants, internet access, etc., you will need to be flexible and always have a plan B or C. You should hope for the best, but plan for the worst. We will now see the facilitator clarifying the booking with the BCTF support staff.
Hello, Michelle speaking.
Oh, hi Michelle, it's Jenny here. I'm booked to facilitate the Assessment for Learning workshop in Creston in November, but I don't seem to be able to find the link to the workshop. Can you help me with that?
Oh, absolutely. Have you logged into the portal and you can't see it?
Yeah, no, I can't seem to find it there at all.
Well, listen, I can send you the link, no problem. I've already sent feedback forms for the workshop to the organizer, but I will send you your feedback form and your expense voucher, and the back of the voucher has all the details if you have any questions about it. So please try and return it to the BCTF within 2 weeks of giving the workshop. That'd be great. Okay. And yeah, I'll look after everything for you.
Okay, oh, that's wonderful, thanks. And if I have any more questions, I'll just send you an email to ask. But yes, it looks good so far.
All right, that's great. Phone me or email me.
Okay, thanks very much. Facilitators can access their workshop materials by logging on to the BCTF member portal. Once on the portal, click on the home page link that you see at the top left side of the screen. Now look for the My Roles link at the left-hand side of the screen next to Events. When you click on My Roles, you will see several choices drop down. Select Workshop Facilitators and click on this. 3 choices will appear. Select the type of workshop you are looking for. Then an alphabetical list of all of the workshops in that section will appear. Click on the one you want to see and these materials will be available to you. The PowerPoint, the facilitator notes, the participant handouts, and the feedback forms. The BCTF expense voucher is also available on the portal. Make sure you open the link ahead of time to be sure it works for you, and always take a backup source of the materials, such as on a memory stick, with you when you go to the workshop, as internet access can be unreliable in many parts of the province. Call or email to confirm information so you can prepare your workshop accurately ahead of time. Book your travel arrangements as early as you can. We can't stress this enough because it's very important. When working out what flights you want, you can check the availability of Air Canada flights ahead of time, but the actual booking has to be done through WE Travel. You should book these flights so that a minimum amount of time is spent away from home or work. Of course, you should be aware of your safety, but keep in mind that we will not approve LOAs for travel unless it is necessary. We will now watch as the facilitator contacts WE Travel to make their arrangements.
Hello, We Travel. Susan speaking.
Hi Susan, my name is Jenny Garrels and I'm a BCTF workshop facilitator. I would like to book a flight to Cranbrook on November the 15th in the afternoon because I have a workshop the next day in Creston. And I'll also need to rent a car, and I've got permission to do that.
Oh, hi Jenny. I can book you on flight 53 with Air Canada at 2 p.m. returning on Friday at 5 p.m. Does that work?
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Here is the BCTF program code to use for the budget. It's 600 950 P260 6005. And I do have to get to Creston. So will you rent me a car?
I can book with budget. It is a compact with snow tires. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, sure, that'll be fine. Thanks.
Do you need accommodation booked?
No, I don't think you can do that because apparently there's not a hotel in Creston that will book to the BCTF. So I can organize that myself.
Okay, let me confirm. Air Canada flight 53 with Air at 2 p.m. returning on Friday at 5 p.m. I'll send you an email with the flight and car confirmation.
Okay, thanks very much. That sounds great. I'll look forward to the email. Thanks. The date of the workshop is very close. Is everything in place for the workshop? The facilitator now has made their travel arrangements. They've talked to the organizer. They've booked their TTOC. Just before the workshop date, the facilitator should call the organizer again to confirm the last-minute arrangements and to make sure that there has not been any changes.
Hi, Chris speaking.
Oh, hi, Chris. This is Jenny. I'm the facilitator that's coming to do your workshop in a couple of days, and I'm just checking in to make sure that all is well. Is there anything new that I should know about, and about the numbers of participants, etc.? Everything the same?
Hi, Jenny. Yeah, I just thank you for checking in with me. Everything is going well. I have 15 people, staff confirmed. However, we have prepared 20 handouts just in case. So here's the address again, and I'll see you soon. And I'm going to give you my cell number in case there's an emergency. It's 604-340-2323.
Okay, thanks for that, Chris. And here's my cell number in case you need it. If anything changes, please call me, and I'll call you if I have any trouble getting there. So my cell number is 604-740-7604. Okay, so I shall see you in a couple of days.
Perfect. Thank you very much for calling and checking in.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
You are now prepared and ready for your workshop. After the workshop, don't forget to let us know how it went. Please remember to complete the facilitator feedback form and return it with your expense voucher as soon as possible. You want your reimbursement done in a timely manner, and we want to know how the workshop went. So good luck with your facilitation experience.